And guess what? I am wearing red because we're in the season or heading towards the season for Christmas. Now, Christmas is a really beautiful time of the year. It's a time of love, peace, and giving, yes. And we're here at Jollification. Now, if you're wondering what Jollification is, it's in the Bahamas at New Providence at the National Trust. And it's when all the vendors come out and showcase things that they make for Christmas, yes, and all the different foods and all the different plans, panzettas, and it's really a happy time. And this show, I know you're going to enjoy it because I have so much information that I would like to share with you. You know, we must not forget what Christmas is all about. It's a time of love, it's a time of sharing, it's a time of peace. You know, it's said that for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, and that was around Christmas time. That's when we remember Jesus was born. Yes, he is the reason for the season. So I want you to stay tuned because we're going to walk around Jollification and we're going to talk about what they're showcasing for Christmas and how people really see the Christmas season and how they feel about it. You know, there was a time many years ago during World War I, and the soldiers were fighting and midnight came and it was Christmas Eve, and all of a sudden it got really quiet and silent. The soldiers put down their guns and nobody had to give a command, and the German soldiers started singing Christmas carols, and then the English soldiers they joined in and they came out and they started to greet each other and told each other Merry Christmas. They remembered that Christmas was not a time for war, it was a time for peace and goodwill towards man. And that's what Christmas is all about. Persons who know, if you're thinking that, oh, this is just Christmas time and it doesn't mean anything, trust me, it means a lot to a lot of people. So just stay tuned and we'll be with you in a few seconds. I'm still here at Jollification and we're here with Zach, and Zach is representing the Greek church in our community today, and Zach is going to tell us what his food is about and what he's serving at this food. Of course, we know that they serve really good Greek food here in the Bahamas, our Greek society. So tell us a bit about what you're serving, what the Greek church is all about.
Definitely. So we're all from the Greek church on West Street. We do this basically every year. We got the fresh lamb that everyone loves. Got some good mythos beer, the spanakopita, and of course the desserts that everyone wants. It's all in support of the church. You know, we're trying to do some projects, help out the local community, and definitely get it going. We have a lot of fun, and it's great for the community, so we love it.
Zach, can you tell me what Christmas means to you?
Christmas means being with the family, going crazy, having some ouzo, and having a good time.
Okay, thank you so much, Zach.
Of course.
Okay, enjoy your day. Back again, Soul Reflections with Adrana, and we're here with Daphne, and we're in the Abaco booth. Yes, Abaco is one of our many beautiful islands in the Bahamas. Yes, it is there, and you can also visit. We have many destinations, but today she's showcasing, I see the Abaco Nam, which is a health product. Can you tell us a bit about your health product? I've heard about the Nam tree.
Neem.
The neem.
Pronounced neem.
Neem.
N-E-E-M.
I've heard about that tree. Can you tell us about that, please?
Absolutely. Well, Ellen, you might just want to walk in here with the neem tree so they can see what it looks like or point it out.
Oh, yes. Yes, that
We have, here's a baby neem. We have 120 acres, certified organic. We're the only certified organic farm in the country. And we grow our product, harvest it. I myself pick the leaves, harvest the leaves. We take them to our production center, which is right next to the Marsh Harbor Airport, where we make all of these products, some 23 products using the neem leaf and the oil, which comes from the fruit of the tree.
Okay.
So we have a very high grade.
For the skin? Is that for the skin?
It's multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose.
But our oil, put out your hand a minute. Our oil is said to be one of the highest grade neem oils in the world.
Oh.
One drop, it's very high potency, excellent for working at a cellular level at repairing the cell.
Oh, I have to remember that. I need to get some of that.
Absolutely.
Oh, I have to remember that.
It actually improves the elasticity of the skin. It helps with discoloration. It will even the skin tones.
Yes.
And also, it's an immune stimulant. So I am.
Remember
me?
I will in a minute. I'm on a TV interview.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine. We're not. We're happy to have our visitors and customers come in. So basically, all of the creams and lotions.
And they're made right here.
Made in Marsh Harbor.
Marsh Harbor, Abaco.
Absolutely. And they have antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory properties.
Wow, I've heard about it. I heard that is excellent for the whole body. And I also see that you have some wreaths here. Are they handmade?
My sister makes these by hand. She lives in Eleuthera.
Okay, that's another one of our beautiful islands, Eleuthera,
Yes.
with the pink sand and Harbor Island, and it's another one of our tourist destinations. I always tell you all, we have so many beautiful islands here in the Bahamas.
These are wreaths that, cushions that my mother, there's a beautiful one over here.
Oh, that your mother makes.
My mother makes. So it's basically, it's a family.
It's a family thing, and you guys
Yes.
seem as if you all are really creative.
Well, we try to work from the inside out,
Yes.
and expressing yourself is a part of being well,
Of course.
wellness. So people say, well, what does this tree do? This little leaf does what? Cuts and abrasions, skin conditions, dental hygiene, arthritis,
and
hypertension. Because neem is antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory.
Okay, excellent.
So wellness from the inside out.
Shows on the outside. Well,
Absolutely.
you know it is Christmas time, and we cannot forget the reason for the season. Can you tell us what Christmas means to you?
Christmas is a time of reflection. It's a time of giving thanks for all the blessings that we've had. Look at this glorious day.
Oh, it's
We prayed for a
beautiful.
beautiful
Oh,
day,
yes,
and the
the
good
sun
Lord
is
has
out,
blessed us
finally.
on Sunday with this beautiful day. I'll introduce you to my husband. He's actually the founder of the Abercrombie
Oh, well,
Farm.
he needs to run here really quick, and if he
Really
wants to
quickly,
get into the
because
shot.
we are on
and your
TV.
name, what is your name?
Nick Myolis.
Nick, okay.
and it's great to
Nick,
be here
we are
today.
for Soul Reflections. Thank you so much for joining us and allowing us to showcase your
And
booth.
thank you for coming and showcasing us.
You're very
Abercrombie
welcome.
to help the body heal.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
True Bahamian product.
Oh, I've heard about it. Here, Jollification, Soul Reflections, still here. And we're with Tanya today. And as you can see, we have some beautiful plants. They're called poinsettias.
Poinsettias.
And they come out around the Christmas time or for the holiday season. And of course, we're already heading into the holiday season. And Tanya's going to tell us a bit about the poinsettias and about her booth and what she promotes today. Welcome to our show, Tanya.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a bit about some of your plans?
We normally do, we really specialize in orchids, but this year,
Orchids?
but this
Okay.
year we decided to do a different theme, and so we've done the poinsettias because it is close to Christmas.
Yes, it is.
Poinsettias are all year round, basically. They only bloom around this time
Yes.
when it starts to get a little cooler. They're easy. They love water. That's the only problem. And they don't like a lot of our heat.
Oh, not
So
a
you
lot of
need-
heat.
no,
So
they
that's
don't
why
like-
they come out around this season. Now I have a question. Do you import them or are they grown
I have-
locally here?
No, they are grown locally here, but I do import them because I don't have the means of growing them. I
Oh,
don't have
okay.
space
The
to grow them.
time and the space
I
that
don't
it
have the
takes to
space.
grow.
Right.
But they can grow here
Yes,
in the Bahamas
absolutely.
if someone takes the time, of course, to do that.
Absolutely, and they will grow in your garden. That people who buy them take them and they
Now,
grow them.
I know around Christmas time, people love this. I know my mom around Christmas time, this is what she wants in her home
Right.
because of the beautiful red and the green and the showcase the
And
Christmas
we've got
colors.
the whites and the pinks going on as well.
Oh, so these are also the same.
Yeah,
and
these
these
are all
stay white
poinsettias.
and they have the pink. Oh, these are the pink ones.
These are model. These
The
are
mod. I've
and
never
then
seen
They
these.
cross them, and so they come out with a lot of
Oh,
different
they
colors.
cross them. So because of the crossbreed, they come with a lot of different colors.
colors.
Well, Tanya, can you tell us what Christmas means to you?
Oh, Christmas!
Please
is,
look in the
Christmas is very special for me. It's a time for family. I work a lot of work though around this time of the year, but other than that, I just love enjoy it. I love I love jump canoe. I love just the whole feeling. And Jollification puts me back into that spirit.
Okay, puts
It
you back in that. So if you're
spirit.
wondering what Junk Canoe is, that is our festival that takes place Christmas time twice a year. It takes place the day after Christmas, which we call Boxing Day. And of course on New Year's morning, it starts about 1 a.m. in the morning. It's one of our super duper festivals.
And you guys, you will be out there to
Well,
right?
we would love to be out there and film that, okay?
Exactly.
So keep your eyes open. Maybe we just may cover the Junk Canoe Festival. Hi, I'm still here at Jollification. I just wanted to say, Christmas time, you'll be surprised how it affects the whole world. Most nations and most businesses find that they get their greatest profits during Christmas time. For example, last year in the United States alone, there was an increase of $13 trillion that passed through the economy during the Christmas season. As a result of this, 786,000 people were hired just to compensate the Christmas rush. So Christmas affects us in so many ways. Businesses realize that it is their seasonal time where their profits go up over 19%. Just in case you didn't realize it, that businesses, retail businesses look forward to the Christmas season. So does hotels. That is their busiest season. That is the time where rates go up and they make the most money. So Christmas affects a lot of our lives in so many ways. And we must not forget this. And we must also remember, do you know Hollywood also capitalize on Christmas? Just in case you didn't know, this is when the studios, this is when they spend a lot of money on movies that they feel would gain Academy Award attention. And big films, they spend big money to bring out movies that cater to the entire family. And they see that their profits go up 15%. So just in case you're saying, oh, Christmas is just a drab time, it affects us in so many ways and so many lives. So let's remember that. We're going to go and we're going to shoot at another booth and see what they're all about. So please join me as I walk about Jollification. Hi, still here at Jollification, of course, and we're at the booth that showcases more Bahamian stuff that's made here. And I'm with Kelly. Kelly will tell us a bit about some of the things that's made right here in the Bahamas and our salt that's made here in the Bahamas. Kelly, can you tell us some of the products that you have here that's made in the Bahamas?
Well, we have the pond salt. This is one of the major bases of our seasonings, all organic, made in out of our red ponds in the Bahamas. We rake from Ragged Island, Long Island, Exuma, and definitely from Eleuthera.
Okay, that's some of our islands. You heard Long Island, you heard Ragged Island, Exuma, and Eleuthera. That's already 4 of our islands right there. There's so many beautiful islands in the Bahamas. Now I have to actually highlight Ragged Island because that's where my family is from. Of course, Lockhart, Ragged Island, we can't forget that. And they were also very famous for their salt ponds. Even in the 1800s, they would actually export salt to the European countries. And of course, during a hurricane in 1950, that's when the salt ponds were destroyed, and that's when production went down. But they were always, known for salt. So I'm happy to see that we do have some from Ragged Island and other islands in the Bahamas. Now I noticed that you have other seasonings here, and you have the word organic, which means that they're healthy. We have a lot of processed things that's about, but we're promoting health also. In the Bahamas, we want to stay healthy because you can't enjoy life without true health. So can you tell us, Kelly, more about what you have here?
Well, we have our Eleuthera blend, which is our staple product. This is what we originally started with. This actually is more herbs. This
more herbs.
Yes, this has parsley, rosemary, cilantro, thyme, arugula, basil, Spanish thyme.
That's like grind that together really fine.
It's all been dehydrated to the rawest point into powder. All of our farms are on Eleuthera. They grow strictly organic just for our seasons.
Oh wow, that's interesting. I'm actually learning a lot.
And then we have our seafood seasoning, which is a Bahamian special.
Oh,
this
tell
has
me what's
pepper
in
it.
Oh, pepper.
This is a combination
is that goat pepper? Bahamian goat pepper?
Lady fingers, and definitely our bird pepper.
Oh, the bird pepper.
You don't find it much in the Bahamas anymore, but we have our own bird pepper farm that we went and cultivated as much bird peppers trees that we can find.
And the reason we call them bird pepper is because the birds love to come and eat them.
Yes.
They're small and they're fine, and the birds just love to come and pick them. So that's our Bahamian name for them, the red bird pepper.
Yes.
Tell us some more, please.
And then we also have the meat seasoning.
So I'm going to relieve your hand.
Who don't like the pepper, but you want all the flavors and you definitely want the best of the pond salt. So this is for those who don't like pepper. But we definitely promote the pond salt over everything because for your health, you need pond salt. For all of your, pond salt is what actually carries all of your nerves around your body. So this has all of the minerals, over 60 trace minerals in the natural pond salt.
And it's natural. And I'd just like to say that, lots of time when you buy salt out of the food store in those boxes, they're really processed. But natural salt actually works along with your body to keep it healthy. It wouldn't lead to hypertension or anything like that. You know, when we just used natural salt years ago in the Bahamas, we didn't have all that sickness around.
Right.
But of course, modern things, import things, processed food, processed salt. It's nice to see we're getting back to things that are healthy for Bahamians right here from the Bahamas. But thank you so much for joining us today and explaining to us what you have. And can you tell me around Christmas time, what does Christmas really mean to you?
Oh, Christmas is, to me, the thought of Christians showing what their lifestyle is like by giving. That's what the purpose of gifts are. But giving back to people who don't have and giving them the knowledge and understanding on how to gather and to maintain a Christian lifestyle.
So that's a time of love, sharing, and Christian. And the reason we say Christian is let's not forget that Christ was born on Christmas Day, and he still really is the reason for the season. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, good day. Welcome, Craig, to our show. Craig is with us, and Craig does woodwork, native Bahamian woodwork. And Craig is going to tell us just about his booth and about some of the things that he made. Now, I noticed that you have some beautiful tables here, and they are just gorgeous, which of course you know is my favorite word. Can you tell us a bit about this? What type of wood you use? Do you hand carve it? Do you just tell us how you make that?
Basically, use all locally wood. Most of it is indigenous.
Indigenous right here. What type tree do you use? Or you just pick up certain wood that you know that will make a good table?
I do tree felling sort of as a part of the business as well.
You do tree felling? I didn't even know we still had that here in the Bahamas. There's so much things I learn when I do these shows.
So that's how I acquire some of the wood.
Some of the wood.
Rather than letting it go to the dump.
Oh, this is a boat. Did you carve that yourself? Because as soon as
that was done by a different artist.
A different artist, and I see that they actually have a painting inside that. That is just so beautiful. And of course, a sea sponge. I've never seen one this huge. I'm sure someone must have dived that up.
Yeah.
They had to dive that up. Yeah. Okay, and I see you have some picture frames that you made here and some other woodworking. Now, is that like a seat? Because that is so different.
That is a seat.
This is a seat that you sit on. That's what I was talking about, the seat underneath. And that's a lazy Susan. Well, anyway, thank you so much, Greg, for just telling us a bit about your show. And of course, it is Christmas time, coming into the Christmas season. So I cannot help but ask you, what does Christmas mean to you?
Joy, family, and festivities.
Okay, joy, family, and festivity. Well, thank you so much.
All right, and eat in any order.
And eat in any order. Well, you know, normally I watch my weight, but during Christmas time, I forget, and I eat everything I love, including the kisses, the fruit cake, the cookies, everything I love, and then I watch it afterwards. Hi, yes, we're still here at Jollification, and I'm with Trevor, and Trevor actually is a local artist here in the Bahamas, one of our young upcoming artists, I think, because I haven't heard that much about you. But today, you're going to tell us about yourself and about your art that you do right here, where you sell it, where you promote it. Can you tell us a bit about your artwork?
Well, recently my work has been going into the more commercial side, which is the painted tiles, murals that I've been producing. Most of that was done recently this year. But I have been working in ceramics for a few years, as well as the paintings, which I have to collect from the office. But professionally, I've been painting for about 16, 17 years.
16, 17 years, wow.
And these are just some of the smaller original paintings that I've done within this year, and the larger ones are still in the office. But I love ceramics, I love printed work, and my major was actually in graphic design, so that's a part of that comes with my painting.
Now I know we've had artists like Ferguson, Amos Ferguson, Eddie Menace, and they're more or less off the scene now. Are any of those your favorite? Did they inspire you in any way?
Well, a lot of the Bahamian artists I always do look through, but as far as my favorite artists, I was taught under Antonius Roberts, but Max Malone would have been probably my favorite Bahamian artist.
Your favorite Bahamian artist. Yes. Okay, well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us about artwork in the Bahamas? Is that a growing industry?
Oh, it's very big. The amount of artists who are out there, there are tons of talented artists out there in the Bahamas. Some you just don't hear about as much. A lot of them do their work and it gets goes abroad, or they just enjoy doing it.
They just
yes.
Do you feature also in our art gallery?
Well, my work was in the most recent show they had with the 40th anniversary, so that's one of the pieces that came down from there. But I haven't planned on my show for this year. That's going to be coming on next year as far as
you have a show finished.
Yes.
Well, of course, this year is almost finished.
Yes.
But we know this is the Christmas time, so of course we can't forget that we're heading into the Christmas season. So Trevor, can you tell us what Christmas means to you?
Christmas means to me, well, mainly family, friends, and trying to catch up with them if you can around that time of year.
Oh, you know,
everybody is
because
so busy.
people tend to lead such busy lives in this small little New Providence. You know, they say we're so small, but you can go a whole year without actually seeing a family member. So, of course, Christmas gives us an opportunity to reconnect with our loved ones, an opportunity to share, give, love, peace to them, and let them know, you know, I've been thinking about you throughout the year, but this is the only time that I have. But thank you so much, Trevor, for joining us today. Hi, we're here with Curleen, and Curleen's going to tell us about her booth and things that are made, handmade in the Bahamas, and who they're made by. You'll be surprised who they're made by. We have very talented people here in the Bahamas. Curleen, can you please tell us about what you're showcasing here today?
Sure. All of these items were made at Abilities Unlimited, where we employ persons with varying disabilities.
So they actually employ persons who are disabled in some sort of way. They employ them, and of course they're so talented because these things are literally handmade. This is just beautiful. This is our flamingo, and that is the national bird of the Bahamas. And that is just gorgeous. Of course, we have Santa Claus. You can't pass that up. And all of these were made right here by our disabled persons. And that is so good that they're able to be creative, make a living. Do they make a living
yes,
of these?
They are employed. They are employed at Abilities Unlimited.
At Abilities Unlimited. How long has that company actually been
We are
employing?
celebrating our 40th year this year.
40th year. Wow,
And
that is tremendous. That is amazing. And that actually is a blessing to our society, I am so sure. And you all must be very, very blessed. Just
we
the
are
fact
blessed
that
and
you
we're
are,
proud of the employees at Abilities Unlimited.
yes, I wish some of them were here with us today. Can you tell us around this Christmas time as we head into the Christmas season what Christmas really means to you?
Well, to me and all of the employees at Abilities Unlimited, Christmas means we celebrate the birth of Christ. A lot of persons think Christmas is a time for commercials and making money. Of course,
companies
money
make a lot of money. We know that.
We know money is important, but it's so much more important to remember the reason for Christmas, which is to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ.
Okay, we cannot forget that. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us today. It was a pleasure to have you on our show.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Just may I put a plug in?
Of course you may.
We're celebrating 40 years this year, and on Saturday, a week from today, we're having an anything-a-thon where persons can run, skip, swim if they want to, fly for 2 miles from Abilities Unlimited to Saunders Beach and back.
Wow, these going to be your disabled persons or anybody can get involved?
Anybody can get involved, but of course disabled persons are going
will
to be
participating.
there.
That is so awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank
Curleen.
you, too.
Hi, once again, I'm here with Jacqueline, and Jacqueline's going to tell us what she's showcasing today on our show. I see that you have some beautiful shell items, and of course, that is just absolutely gorgeous. I can't help but showcase that. Can you tell us a bit about what you do, how they're made, what they're made of?
Yes. Okay, my name is Jacqueline Sawyer, and you're visiting with Exquisite Treasures by Jacqueline. My products are all shell crafts made from Bahamian shells off the beaches of the Bahamas.
Oh, wow.
And we try to patronize our local vendors in the Family Islands by getting all of my shells from these persons. And this is what I do. They're all made out of, these are Christmas tree ornaments here.
They're Christmas ornaments
for Christmas,
that you hang on the tree.
hang on the tree.
Oh, wow.
They're just beautifully made. I think
they are.
And then we have our brooches and earrings matched to match. Yes, you can
and I see
give
you have
them as
some
gifts here. You pin on you for your gift for
those
Christmas.
are beautiful.
This is also one of my brooches here that I made.
My grandmother loved brooches.
Oh, really?
She never wore much jewelry, but brooches, that was like her. She just loved them.
Well, you can purchase a gift from her today.
Unfortunately, she's already passed on. But you know, at Christmas time, we do remember our loved ones.
Yes, we do.
Okay, and here I see you have some hair pieces.
Yes. These are our fascinators made. We're all looking at cloth fascinators now, but I've introduced something to the market that's totally different.
This is your
and this is a fascinator made of the conch horns.
Oh, the
They also paint it, and you wear
really
it
famous now.
like that.
Oh, wow.
And so, it's
your hairstyle is perfect for that.
Thank you.
That is perfect for that.
And this here is a brooch that's made out of the fish scales, and you wear that as a brooch there, or in the back. You can have
in
a
the back. Oh, isn't that beautiful?
And you wear yours out of that.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Jacqueline, for telling us what you have today on our show. And also, you know, this is the Christmas season, and it's a season where retailers make a lot of money, believe it or not. This is their busiest time where profits go up, but we cannot forget the reason for the season. And I would like you to tell us what Christmas means to you.
Christmas to me means celebrating Jesus Christ, whom is the head of my life. I give God thanks and praise for our beautiful Commonwealth of the Bahamas and for our beautiful talents that's in here in the Bahamas. It just amazes me what gifts God gives His children. And we are all here to celebrate that, to show what God has done and blessed us with in this Bahamas. So I thank Him for today.
Well, I only can say amen to that. I only could agree. Thank you so much for being on our show. And remember, He is the reason for the season.
He's indeed the reason for the season.
Hi, I'm here with Jonathan, and as I was passing, this booth really caught my attention, and I just had to stop. And Jonathan is going to tell us what we have here today. I see some real beautiful Christmas designs, Christmas trees made out of shells, totally unique. I also see our
All right, our booth is called Beach Treasures.
Okay,
and we
Beach Treasures.
specialize in shell crafts. Christmas crafts made out of shells predominantly. We have ornaments, shell Christmas trees.
Are those handmade? Do you stick those on one by one?
Yes, it's mostly my wife who does the main crafting, but I'm her assistant, I guess. But she does.
This is his wife.
She handcrafts.
Say hi. Okay. She handcrafts.
And then we have another item back here, which are our newest creation, which are real orchid necklaces.
Oh,
made with real orchids.
Made with a real flower.
Oh my God.
And she's wearing one of them right now.
Those are beautiful, real orchids, exotic plants. And of course you have the Christmas ointments here.
Yes.
Are these gifts? Are they shell gifts?
They are. You can get them in a box of 3 or a box of 6.
Okay, now where do you market? Do you just, do you have a store that you have set up, or you put them in other stores?
Yeah, we put them in other stores, wholesale into other stores.
Wholesale into other stores.
Yeah.
Oh well, this is just, and the wreaths of course are also made with shells.
Yeah.
These shells, I would believe, are found right here in the Bahamas, or some are ordered.
Many of them are.
Many of them are, and some are imported.
Some we have to import, but
you have to because sometimes of the amount that you need. Well, thank you so much, Jonathan. And of course, I'm going to ask, just like I've asked all of our guests on our show, what does Christmas mean to you?
This is what it's all about. It's about being around family and friends and listening to the Christmas music and just the atmosphere.
Christmas music, just the atmosphere of Christmas. And of course, it's a time of love, peace, family, and festivity.
Yes.
But thank you so much, Jonathan. And also, I didn't get your name.
Jen.
And Jen for joining us and allowing us to showcase your booth. Thank you so much. Back again here with Shakira. And this little booth caught my attention because, of course, it was so decorated with the red and white colors, and it reminded me of the Christmas season. Can you tell us what you're showcasing here today?
Well, today we have popcorn, nachos, cotton candy, and snow cones.
So you have the little kitty stuff also.
Yes.
And of course I love snow cones and popcorn, but we know the kiddies really love that stuff. Have you always been here at Jollification, or
This is our second year in business and our second year at Jollification.
Okay, and how's business going?
It's been pretty good.
It's been pretty good, and of course Christmas is a time where businesses, we know they make their money.
Yes.
And businesses in retail business all over the world, they capitalize specialize on the Christmas season. And the Christmas season is a time of giving, sharing, spending money, of course. Let's not overspend, but let's, support our local businesses.
Yes.
Can you tell us at this Christmas season what Christmas means to you?
Christmas really is about the birth of Jesus. Of course, people have commercialized it now, but Jesus is still the reason for the season.
For the season, I always agree with that. He is the reason for the season of time of giving, love, peace, and goodwill towards men. That's what the first Christmas really was about. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Well, I'm so sad to say that it brings us to the end of our show, but Soul Reflections will be back with another episode shortly, as we always do. But we're at the end of our show at Jollification, showcasing today vendors and retailers who are now promoting Christmas items. And we know, as I said, Christmas is a loving time. It's a time of peace. It's a time that families get together. But we must also remember this is a time to reflect on loved ones that has gone on. It's a time that families remember those who have passed. And also let's remember that there are persons who become really lonely during Christmas time. To those persons, I want you to remember that God loves you and to reach out to others, because it's a time that we love, give, and peace. Don't get depressed. Just realize that this is a time that you can reach out to others in love, in forgiveness, in peace. And as you reach out to others, you'll find that people reach out to you. I'm telling you, remember Christmas. Remember that it's the time of Jesus' birth, the reason for the season. Let's remember to love each other continuously. Remember that we're heading into the new year. Be careful during this Christmas time. If you drink, don't drink and drive. We are asking you just to remember not to spend too much money, but to reach out to those you love. Also, we are asking you to remember that during this Christmas season, that just show a little love, a little care, a little extra, because we never know sometimes what can happen. I'm so happy to bring to you Jollification at this Christmas season as we're heading closer to Christmas. Thank you for being with us today with our guests, and to also enjoying our show. I'd also like to remember our email address. Yes, soulreflectionswithadrana@yahoo.com. And also remember our showcase, The Body, Soul,